co-founder of Mabel's Labels, parenting blogger, and mom of 6. Welcome to Mabel headquarters. We've got a special friend visiting us.
Oh my God.
It's Sandra from the Mom Rant.
I'm so excited to be here in Hamilton.
I know.
At Mabel's Labels.
At HQ.
At
Mabel's
HQ.
Labels, where all the magic happens.
It really does. Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
This is my go-to. This is not, I'm not saying this because I had to. This is my go-to label place because you guys care about your customers.
We do.
I'm just going to say that.
Legit.
It's
true.
Legit.
Thank you. We appreciate all your support.
Once a lover, always a lover.
Indeed. You're so loyal. Love it.
I'm so loyal.
So today, Sandra and I, we just shot a segment down at CH Morning Live, which was super fun.
It was so fun.
Super fun. So
Thank
we will
you.
post the links to that as well once that comes available. But today we want to talk a little bit about community, and we're going to do a giveaway. We've got our, we're going to do our big, what do we call it? Our large label combo. And it's worth about $50. And we're going to do our froggy labels because, leap year, get it? Are we funny?
We are so funny.
So we're the funniest.
We are.
So
we're going on the road.
We are. It's a road show. So we're going to do that, and all you have to do to be entered to win is to like and comment. And you want to tell your people to go to our Facebook, right?
That's right. I want you guys to go to Mabel's Labels Facebook page, follow the rules, like, comment, say why you want to win this prize. That's usually what I ask my followers.
Sure, you can
why
ask
you
that.
want to win, why you need it, because girl, you always need labels.
And I want to know, how many of your people know about Mabel's Labels. I'll be interested to hear. So if this is something that you're like, wow, I've never heard of this before, this is so cool. Or you've been like, I come back every year and buy anyways, tell me, I'd love to know. I'm so curious. We're about to have our 17th birthday.
That's amazing. I love that.
Mabel's growing up.
It is. It's growing up in our very own eyes.
Yeah,
that's
really
amazing
is.
to keep something going for 17 years.
It's pretty exciting.
I can hardly keep anything going in my life, so this is amazing.
It's outlived a lot of things.
Amen, girl. Amen.
So we've got Sandra here in the Hammer at Mabel's headquarters. So we thought we would talk a little bit. Well, I'm so curious to know about the Mom Rant and the community you built and what kind of inspired it and why.
Okay, so this is a really cool story.
Okay.
Back in 2012, I was arguing with my husband, of course, what else would I be doing?
Just for something new and interesting.
Just for something new and exciting about who has it harder. Of course, he thought men have it harder because he's not very smart.
Okay.
And
just say it out loud.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, it's true. What was he thinking?
Yeah.
And so I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to ask my, girlfriends. And so I asked my girlfriends, can you believe this? And they're like, no. And they're like, we need to talk more about this. So I decided to start a group, and I was doing, completing my PhD defense at this point. So I had a couple things on my plate.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few things. But I started this group with 6 of my closest friends.
Okay.
And it was called the Mom Rant because we can, girl. Because really, we needed a space and a place where
Were you feeling ranty?
I was really ranty back then. Now I'm more ranty and ravey. Without the drugs. I always say that. I rave without the drugs.
Got it.
Those were the good old years. So that was really the impetus of why I started the group.
Okay.
It was basically because my husband and I were arguing, and I wanted to see what people thought. So that was my first rant.
Okay.
It was, hey, moms, what do you think? 6 of my friends, of course, who I had already spoken to.
Yeah.
What do you think about
I think we know how that went.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And then the Mom Rant started really as a space and a place for moms to be able to rant and rave freely. Okay. It has now grown. We're over 13,000, and it's great. I never thought it was going to turn into a business.
Yeah.
And you're very inspiring, by the way. I just want to let you know, as a side note. But I never thought it was going to turn into a business.
Yep.
And then in 2014, I got my first kind of gig, and it's just taken off from there. But
Awesome.
what's remained the same is community.
Yeah.
Community is at the foundation of my group.
Awesome.
Moms getting together, uniting, and a space where moms can actually talk about things that are bothering them.
Right.
Husbands, kids, work.
Yep, all the things we have going on, right?
Yeah. And so that's why it was really important that we talked about bullying today. I thought that was a good connection because there's a lot of bullying talk in the group.
I bet. Because, you do, sometimes as a moderator of these groups, you can see some things that you're like, this is a bit unsavory.
Yeah, there is.
It happens. Are you strict about, what happens if somebody comes on in your community and they're kind of being
an ass?
Yes.
Yeah, we can say an ass.
Okay.
We can say an ass.
Yeah.
So I have 3 incredible, exceptional moderators.
Great. Okay.
That are there at a moment's notice, and they control the
shut it down.
They shut it down.
Yeah.
We have rules.
Yeah.
When we started, we didn't have any rules. It was kind of like a free for all. Now we have rules because we don't allow any of the isms, of course.
Yep.
And if we see people getting cray, we're going to shut that down.
Okay.
But that's how we've kept it pretty cool,
Well,
and they've done the core work.
Well, and if you want to keep it a safe place for people,
yes.
you can't have people going on
No.
and going there for support and ending up feeling bullied or abused.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
But something that's important about that topic, of course, bullying, like the keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
You know, we all think that we're hiding behind a computer and we can say whatever the heck we want.
Yeah.
But you can hurt people's feelings.
Absolutely.
And I think that there's a level of like, not watch what you say, but girl, watch what you say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I think it's just use that filter. Would you say it to their face? If not, then shut it down.
Shut it down.
You
Shut
don't
it down.
type something that you wouldn't say to somebody's face. You know?
Yeah.
And then the whole like, is it true? Is it kind? Is it helpful?
Yeah.
If it's not, then shut up.
Shut up. If you have nothing important or relevant to say in the conversation, maybe don't say it. But then again, it's important to feel confident and secure enough that you can just talk freely and openly. So I, in my own life, in my own personal IG, in the group, I'm constantly talking about things that matter to me, whether or not people like it or not. That's the kind of mentality that I have.
Well, it's also your space. So if they don't like it, they can find somebody else.
That's right.
Who does
They can
something
unfollow
different,
or go somewhere else. Totally.
That's the beauty of it, you know?
Yeah.
I do laugh when people seem to just throw negativity at it. And it's like, well, if you don't like this site, leave it.
Leave.
Why are you,
no one's forcing you. Nobody's got, handcuffs. That would be kind of nice. No, okay, no. That's for another life. Yeah, no, for real. I mean, it's
Like nobody's forcing you to stay, right?
No.
We also at Mabel's believe strongly in community. I mean, yes, we make labels, but of course, at the core of all of that is our community of moms. You know, we've got a very active Facebook group. We've got like 200,000 Facebook fans. We've got a huge blogging community. We do, because we do also understand that, while we make the labels, we're about trying to make mom's life easier.
Oh, totally.
And that's with everything we do, and community is a big part of that. That's what moms need. That's this
They
mom
need
thing
it.
can be so isolating.
Oh, it's totally isolating.
Yeah.
I mean, even for myself, even though you're on social, and this is one of the things that I actually would like to talk about, even on social, and I'm social on social, I feel isolated at times. I'm honest about it.
Yeah.
I've gone through some stuff, some struggles. I've been very open and honest about it. But sometimes I actually feel like, where's my community, even though I have a community?
I know.
It's weird.
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
the fright in between your feelings,
Yeah.
And it even if you have great girlfriends, even if you have great, mom friends, you still need people to count on and to lean on.
And also, like, our great mom friends and whatever, everybody's busy.
Yeah, everyone's busy. Everyone has their own stuff going on.
Everyone's got families that they're raising, work to do.
Yeah.
Everybody's got sick kids at the moment, so
Yeah.
you'd be like, okay, let's have a girls' night. And everybody's like, oh, my kid's puking on me. Like, we get it.
Yeah.
But it does mean that at the end of the day, often you don't get a chance just to hang out and have those little rants. So it's awesome that you created the space.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really awesome, but also I always urge and encourage moms to go out and find new friends. Because it's so isolating. It is isolating. You're at home, you're taking care of your kids, whether they're young, medium, or old. And there's only so much that you can talk to the wall or your husband. And it bounces back off the wall. That's what I was talking about. There's only so much that you can do, and you need to actually talk to other moms who are also going through the struggles. And I've said that before. It's about like women's empowerment. I have this thing called Owning Your Mom Power.
Okay.
And it's a talk that I'm doing currently with Staples, but it's great. And I'm basically saying it's time for us as moms and as women to own our power and own your power within. Be confident, know that other people are going through similar things that you're going through. And I mean, look at you. You have such a wonderful aura to you, honestly. And I always tell it like it is. You have.
I have an aura?
You do. You have a wonderful aura. You do. And you're just a good person. And you've gone through your own struggles, and it's incredible that you have come on top. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
Is that that's how I feel, and it's a struggle always.
Yeah,
but
it
still.
sure is. Like everybody, and I think too with social media, there's this perception. People get this perception about certain people.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Oh,
like
they've got it together.
Yeah. And you got to remember, you're seeing their highlight reel, and everybody's got their struggles.
Oh, for sure.
So
some of us have more than others.
Yes.
Be kind. I love that.
Yeah.
Be kind.
Because you don't know what's going on in somebody else's life, and maybe if they're posting all the positive stuff, it's because they're trying to cheer themselves up, or they're trying to make
themselves feel better.
We don't know what motivates other people.
No.
We can just keep ourselves in check.
We can keep ourselves in check. I do find though now in 2020, I'm much more I'm much more clear about where I would like to go in terms of the people that I would like to surround myself with. I believe in people being authentically themselves.
Yep.
And I'm done with curated content. I'm done.
Right.
When I see other bloggers that are, everything is perfect, I get kind of inside a little part of my soul dies.
Right.
Because I'm like, I don't live my life
You're just
like that.
Keep it real.
Keep it real,
Keep it
girl.
real, yeah.
Talk about the things that are going on in your life. Because you know what? If you don't think it can help someone, it can.
It's true. You never know.
You never know.
So I just want to say, Sandra, thank you so
Thank
much
you. Oh my God, it was
for
so
coming
fun.
to Mabel's Labels
Yes.
headquarters and for being my guest on the Parenting
Oh my
Panel
God,
on stage
thank
this
you.
morning. And remember, if you like and comment over at the Mabel's Labels Facebook page, then you will be entered to win our little froggy leap year labels, a big combo, and that's worth about $50.
But you don't get the sippy cup.
No, that's Sandra.
This is mine from home. Mommy.
We'll see you next time.